welcome to another pregnancy update. Today I am going into week 15, so I am now going to give you an update on my 14th week of this pregnancy. And as you could see in the intro, the baby is now the size of a troll doll. To me they can be different sizes, so that's kind of weird, but another comparison is a peach. So yeah, the baby's the length of a peach right now. Today I've actually written down all the big things I want to talk about, so I won't ramble as much, hopefully. So let's start and go into symptoms. My apps keep telling me that fatigue should be starting to go away now. I'm not sure if it has. I still feel like I have to take a nap every day, so maybe a little bit it's going away, but I don't think so. I'm still very, very tired. And as for nausea, that is definitely starting to go away, like I said last week, but I still get nauseous every day. Tummy aches or tummy discomforts have actually become worse, I feel like. Today, or especially this afternoon and evening, I've had a lot of them, and it gets me quite worried. I'm always worried that something's wrong when I feel something in my belly or lower, you know. It's always kind of, for me, connected to miscarriages and menstrual pains and that kind of stuff. So it's a worry, but at the same time I keep reading that it's normal and that it's like the uterus expanding and growing and stuff. So I hope it's okay. Dreams is something that I haven't talked about, I think, in the pregnancy update so far, but I definitely dream more, or remember my dreams more than I did before I was pregnant. And last night was actually my first miscarriage dream. It was rough. I woke up in the middle of the night right afterwards, and I was so worried, and I basically started crying. And it's been kind of a rough day in that sense, that I'm so worried about miscarriages still. I've also been very emotional, and I've talked about this in my previous vlogs since the Sunday vlog, I think. That's when I talked about it the most, because that day was like none other that I've ever experienced. I cried the entire day, with little breaks obviously, and I took, I think, like 3 naps. I was in bed all day, just crying, super emotional. And a lot of it is about my wedding and stuff that's coming up in 4 days. So a lot of it is about that, but I think the pregnancy is making it 10 times worse, just the way that I'm crying so much, and I can't seem to stop it myself, and I can't seem to hold it back once it gets started. And I also, something that is kind of scared me actually, is that I lost my appetite. I wasn't hungry for like 2 days. On the Sunday I didn't eat at all until 10 at night, when Michael kind of forced me to eat something. And then on the Monday I still wasn't hungry, but I did eat like my meals. And for anyone who knows me like closely or has lived with me, they know that I am constantly hungry. Pregnant or not, sick or not, I always want food. So the fact that I wasn't hungry really got me worried. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the pregnancy, or if it was just the kind of mental stuff getting to me. But it's something that I've never ever experienced before. So yeah, I'm very happy that it's over, because I did start to get hungry again yesterday. So kind of scary. But yeah, I definitely think the crying after the miscarriage dream was kind of connected to that too, because it was just like the other crying attacks that I just could not hold it back. I actually even went downstairs because I didn't want to cry in front of Michael. I didn't want to bother him in the middle of the night, so I went downstairs and I sat on the couch for 15 minutes or so and just cried, just bawled like a baby, and then I went upstairs again and fell asleep. So yeah, being pregnant is not always fun. I think that's kind of it for symptoms. I thought that I would talk about a bit about weight, because I can't remember if I have before, but during the first trimester I gained, I gained 2.8 kilos, which is 6.8 pounds, or just about. And to me that was kind of a lot, because I think with Tyrion I didn't gain anything during the first trimester. But this time around my body wanted to put on the weight, so I guess it's fine. But then I weighed myself this morning, and since last week I have actually lost. I've lost 0.9 kilos, so almost 1 kilo, and that's about 2 pounds. And that just fuels my miscarriage worry. To be honest, I'm hoping that this isn't a sign that something is going badly. with the pregnancy. Of course, it could also have something to do with the fact that I didn't eat much this weekend, like I said. So I hope it's fine. I actually hope that I will be gaining some weight for next week, but we shall see. Okay, so purchases. Last week I showed you some bras and stuff that I got, and I also talked about a pair of jeans that I had ordered that were too big. I actually have gotten the smaller ones now, and I've kept them. I have them on now, but I guess you'll see them when I show my belly bump. They're not, like, they're jeans. They're not super special. But I'm happy I have them because it's starting to get cold here now. It's definitely starting to approach fall and summer is going away. So I'm very happy I have like my leggings and I have my jeans so I won't be cold and my tummy won't be hurting because I don't get into my normal jeans. I haven't in weeks, so this is perfect. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about before I show my belly is actually Michael, my fiance. Next week, for the next update, he will be my husband, which is kind of crazy to think. Obviously, it's not going to change the pregnancy or the updates. It's just kind of weird that today he's my fiance and the next time I make a pregnancy update, we will have had a wedding. But yeah, what I wanted to say about him is that he is so helpful. I mean, he is a very helpful person, and he wants to always wants me to feel good and stuff. But for this pregnancy, it's just been kind of almost over the top, and I think maybe it's also because of the like wedding stuff. He knows that I have a lot to think about. He knows that I don't feel good a lot of the time, and also we have a kid. I mean, with the last pregnancy it didn't help as much, but also I didn't have as much to do. So he takes Tyrion a lot. Even today when it's his birthday, happy birthday, Michael. I said that I could have Tyrion here with me and he could go get us dinner, but he brought him with him, even though I know that he thinks it's frustrating because Tyrion is very rambunctious and it's definitely easier to go to a restaurant and get food without him. But he still brought him, and he does a lot of housework that I normally do. He's just so helpful, and that's kind of the best way I can explain it. And I know that obviously I would be able to be pregnant and do this without him helping a lot. I mean, a lot of people are even pregnant without a partner. Of course I would survive, you get by, but just having him be so supportive and picking up the slack, it's making my life so much easier, and it makes me so grateful to have him. So yeah. And I just kind of wanted to mention that in the update, because who knows, maybe in a year from now when I have a baby and Tyrion and I'm frustrated, maybe I kind of forget how good Michael is to me and how much he's actually helping now. So yeah, wanted to talk about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and look at the bump. So these are the jeans that I got. They don't have the over the belly thing. They have like elastic bands on the sides, and they're comfortable. They're a bit big, but yeah, I think I'm gonna grow into them for sure. And here's the bump. I don't know, I feel like it's not growing, but it's hard to tell. Well, that's the bump. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our daily vlogs, and we will see you tomorrow. Hej då!